A lot of modern condos have the same problem. At first glance, they look incredible. There's the floor-to-ceiling glass, the concrete ceilings, the downtown skyline views, and that clean modern architecture. But once someone moves in, that's when they begin to realize how cold it feels. Does it feel new and exciting for the first few days? Sure. It's after that short honeymoon phase that the lack of emotion becomes more apparent. A lot of bachelor pads end up falling into this exact trap. They look modern, but they don't feel good to come home to. You might see spaces like this in a movie and think, oh, that looks cool. But that's because you're seeing it on a screen for 20 seconds. It's a 20-second honeymoon. If you were the one actually returning to it every day, you would quickly become aware of the emptiness. This condo was dangerously close to becoming one of these. We wanted to put it on the right track, but we had guidelines. This wasn't going to be a renovation. We weren't going to fill the room with overly expensive furniture, and the light paint color needed to stay. My name is Chaudhry, and today I'm showing you how we transformed this space through a combination of atmosphere and warmth creation. If you're a returning subscriber, hit the thumbs up. If you're new here, hopefully by the end of this video, you'll be a subscriber. Remember that if you would like our help in designing your room, you can have that help by clicking the link in the description below. Modern condos and apartments often create a strange contradiction. They impress people visually, but don't emotionally relax them. That stems from an imbalance. These condos already contain a lot of hard architectural surfaces. There's the glass, steel, there's the concrete. You have sharp corners, dark flooring, and cool tones. The architecture itself already leans masculine. But when someone moves in, they often continue adding even more hardness into the space, more black or gray, a greater emphasis on minimalism, the cold, tech-forward lighting. On top of that, you see less texture, less warmth, and less personality. Eventually, the room starts feeling emotionally sterile. That's not masculine, it's just cold. That's the danger this condo faced in the beginning, because the architecture already had strength. What it was missing was humanity. Now, most people assume the answer to this problem is simple and clear. Make everything darker. Well, to a mouse, taking a block of cheese from a trap also looks simple and clear. Don't fall for the trap. This condo was already carrying visual weight. The concrete ceiling has a heaviness. The dark flooring provides a natural gravity. We had already planned to use black window treatments. If we had painted all the walls dark, on top of that, the room could have started collapsing inward emotionally. What I mean is that even if it was technically designed correctly, it might start to feel oppressive in its lack of contrast. The boundaries of the room would feel tight, and less light would be able to bounce through the space from those skyline views. This is something that can be misunderstood about masculine interiors. Darkness alone does not create atmosphere. Warmth does. Contrast, lighting, texture, and identity does. The customer's request to keep the walls light aligned perfectly in making the condo feel far more sophisticated. When the design was complete, the light walls became the negative space. Now the art has room to breathe, and the warm lighting can glow stronger at night. The room doesn't feel compressed at all, and that beautiful city skyline remains a highlight. Now, where could this have gone wrong? If we made every surface dark and every piece heavy, the room would feel exhausting to exist in. But here, the contrast creates balance. The architecture already gave the condo masculine structure, while the lighter walls allow the room's lungs to expand. That balance is what makes the condo feel calm instead of harsh. And that calm is what many men want to feel in their homes, especially if they have a demanding life. Now, the warmth in this room doesn't come from the paint. It comes from materials. The caramel leather, the walnut wood tones, textured rug, ambient lighting, the whiskey cabinet, the vinyl setup. All of those elements soften the industrial shell of the condo without removing its edge. And that balance matters. A room deemed masculine does not mean emotionally lifeless. It's orderly, it's planned, it's cared for, a place where you want to spend your time. It's very easy to get wrapped up in aesthetics when setting up your place, but always remember atmosphere. You'll find the best bachelor pads are not flashy. They're personal. There's a huge difference. A flashy room desperately tries to impress. It's eager for attention because it needs it. A well-designed masculine condo creates something much more powerful: presence. You walk in and immediately understand the personality of the person living there through the lighting and textures, their skill of restraint, soft music they might be playing in the background. It's an orchestrated experience, an introduction to the owner. This condo doesn't feel like someone trying to show off. It feels like someone who understands how they want to live. If you have an internal understanding of your identity, your room can achieve an external display of it. This condo is located in Nashville. That's a vibrant, lively, personality-packed city. We wanted to have reference of Nashville in the condo, but you have to approach that in a smart way. When people hear Nashville-inspired apartment, they often imagine themed decoration, guitars everywhere with neon signs, overly literal references. That cheapens the space. It'll feel like the inside of a bar on Broadway. Instead, we're referencing Nashville through its culture. Music, nightlife, interaction, creative energy, the vinyl. The room feels connected to the city naturally instead of turning it into a theme park. That's the mature approach. When creating an elevated space, there's a balance of knowing what and how much to add and what and how much to refrain from adding. The skill of choosing purposefully. Here, the furniture stays visually low. Why? We want the sight lines to stay open and the highlight of the skyline to remain visible. The floating media console is helping the condo feel just slightly larger because you can see more of the floor. Same principle in the glass top coffee table and the thinner legs. Small details like that have a massive effect on perceived space, especially in apartments. So many people want more furniture, more noise, add more, try more, make it a Where's Waldo scene. The real discipline is the ability to edit. If you haven't noticed it yet, there's a cat tree. This is a design made for real living. Our client had a cat. The cat will be living there too. For those of us with dogs, cats, or pets of any sort, we have to figure out how to incorporate things like dog beds and scratching posts and aquariums. Pet furniture is often treated like an apology. Sorry, I didn't know what else to do with it. People want to hide it because if they don't, it's going to be visually disruptive. But here, it was integrated into the room's palette intentionally. It's fitting, it's not bothersome, and it's real life. A designed room can embrace reality. It doesn't have to ignore it with a staged and artificial setup. Ironically, those personal touches can make a room feel more appealing and inviting than one pictured on the front page of a magazine. Larger homes tend to take center stage when it comes to design, and that unintentionally sends a message to those who live in condos and apartments that they can't achieve an equally impressive space because their home is not big enough. Well, the good news is that's not true. Designing your condo, apartment, or flat can be an extremely fulfilling task. There's nothing stopping you from turning it into a personal retreat, a place to unwind at night, listen to a few records, pour yourself a drink, or bring people over. Everything you do at home becomes more memorable when the space reflects your interests and personality. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. If you feel like sticking around a while, feel free to subscribe. See you in the next one.